my morning skincare routine. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sheila. In today's video, I'm going to share my morning skincare routine. It's basic, it's simple, but it's effective for me. First, I'll give you a little information. I have aging skin. Well, I guess we all have aging skin, but mine is 70 years old. I never had a skincare routine ever in my life until I was 68 years old. Yep, that's right. Late bloomer. I guess I live under a rock. So the products that I'm going to share with you don't matter. You need to use what you like and what you feel is effective for you. I'm going to share that vitamin C is good for your skin, a good facial cleanser, things like that. But it doesn't matter the brand. I'm not here to sell anything, and I certainly would not come on here and say, oh, look at this face, and I got it because of this, these different brands. No, because what works for one person may not work for somebody else. So you need to choose what you want to start out and try for your own skincare routine. Well, the first thing that I do in the morning is wash my face. Some people don't. They just splash it off with water. But I like to wash mine, but I always use a gentle cleanser. I love the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. I don't have that here to show you because I loaned it to my grandson. But I also love this La Roche-Posay Hydrating Cleanser, the Vanny Cream Hydrating Cleanser, this Hada Labo Hydrating Cleanser. They're all very gentle and very hydrating, which I need because I have dry skin. Now in the summer, my skin is more normal to dry. But then as it gets colder, it gets pretty dry. After I wash my face, rinse it off, I take one of these little cotton rounds. This one's made out of cloth, like a real soft terry cloth. You could just use a wash rag if you wanted to. And, I go around to do a little exfoliating. You don't have to do that, but I just do it. Then I go in with a very hydrating lotion. I happen to love this Sukiata Suhada Urea Lotion. Urea, oh my gosh, it's very moisturizing for your skin, very hydrating. This is liquid, like water. It just looks like water. And I put this on a damp face. Now this is more like you could call it a toner, an essence. That's what a lot of people use. And that's fine too. This just works for me because urea works for me and my skin. So while my face is damp, I put some in my hand. I pat it all in. Sometimes I'll put 2 or 3 layers of it on. When I'm done with that, I get my vitamin C. I'm currently using this Deer Skin 20% vitamin C plus E plus ferulic acid and hyaluronic acid. I've used Timeless in the past. I just can't take the smell of that one. But as long as you have a C plus E plus ferulic acid and about a 20%, you're going to get the brightening effect that you're looking for. Some people, 20% is too much for them. Their skin is too sensitive. So you may have to go down lower. But this one works for me. After that, I let that sit about 5 minutes or so. And then I go in with a serum. And the one I use is the Timeless Coenzyme Q10 Serum. It's yellow, looks like this, and I put some in my fingers and pat it all into my skin. When I'm done with that, I use this Hado Labo Gokujin Premium Lotion. This is like a liquidy gel. Really nice for me. And this is the one in the gold bottle. They have different colors for different things. And this gel lotion works great on me because, again, it's hydrating and moisturizing, and that's what a dry skin girl needs. You may not need that, but I do. I pat that in, and the last thing I do is top it off with a little bit of face oil. It can be any oil that you like, jojoba oil, argan oil, rosehip seed oil, what's another good one? Squalane oil, different ones. I just put a few drops between my fingertips. I press that into my skin. I make sure I do under my eyes where the lines and crinkles are to give that a smoothing effect. I let all that set, and then I go in with my sunscreen. And I like to use tinted sunscreen because I don't like to wear foundation. So if I use a tinted sunscreen, that gives me enough color to even out my skin tone. I can add a little bronzer, and I'm good to go. The two tinted sunscreens that I've used and I can talk about are the Dermatology and the Elta MD. I'm sure there's many others. Everybody has their own preferences. We all have different skin. We all like different things. So I never want to come across like, oh, this is a miracle worker and this really doesn't, and you have to have this one. And no, that's not right to say. I don't think that's right to portray that it's just this that works. It may work for me. That doesn't mean it's going to work for you. So I wouldn't want you to go out and buy something and then be disappointed. I think you need to use what works for you. One of the best things you could do, in my opinion, is go to an esthetician just for a consultation, just to have your skin examined by a trained professional under that bright magnifying light that they pull down, and I mean they can see everything. Let them examine your skin and make suggestions that because your skin is oily, you would benefit from this. It's not going to be a brand, it's going to be an ingredient. Or you would do well using this. Then you know where to start. You're not just trying everything and then getting disappointed. Well, she said that was great and it worked for her. It's not working for me. I never want to do that. We're all individuals. We all have individual taste. We all have individual needs. And we all need different things because our skin is different. Your skin is different based on just your skin type, your age, how much exposure you've had to the sun, how much damage you have. There are so many factors involved. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Now, 3 times a week, I like to exfoliate. And lactic acid is a nice exfoliator, and it's more gentle than glycolic. Some people can't handle glycolic. I can. So I do use, this happens to be the Ordinary, and it's 7%. 3 times a week, in the morning, after I wash my face, and I put my urea lotion on. Then I take the glycolic acid on a cotton ball and go over my face. And then I continue on with what I just told you I use. 3 times a week is good for me. You could handle 7 times a week maybe, or only once a week. Depends on your sensitivity. Depends on what your skin needs. See what I mean? There's so much involved. The only other thing I would do, I don't need it. I haven't needed it for the last 2 months because it's been so hot here. And that would be a moisturizer. And I would put that on over all my serums and skincare, but before my sunscreen. I like the CeraVe PM. I like the e.l.f. Super Hydrate Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. Again, you could use Eucerin, Nivea, whatever one you like. The more important thing is to have a skincare routine. You don't want to waste money and be putting things on that you don't even need, like I did in the beginning, because I was listening to everybody on YouTube and what they used, and so I would go get it. And I already would have like 10 products, and I'd hear about 5 more, and I thought, oh, maybe I need that. Oh, she said it made her wrinkles disappear. Well, yeah, I was naive. I believed all that. It doesn't. You just want to have pretty skin. You want your skin to look beautiful. You don't want dead skin cells on it. You don't want it dull. You'd like it to be bright. You want it to look healthy. Those are the things that matter. So you need to do what is best for you to get on a good morning skincare routine. Now my next video will be on my PM skincare routine. And that I have a few more steps, I use a few more products, and I'll be happy to share that with you in my next video. I'm going to leave you with an inside beauty tip now. My inside beauty tip today has to be on responsibility. My responsibility and your responsibility. Now what I mean by that is, I have to be a responsible person, and my responsibility to you being on a platform, a social media platform, is to tell you the truth. Well, what I consider my truth, and that's about products. Now, do I love the products I use? Yes. Are they effective for me? Yes. Do I feel like they've made a great difference in my skin and the quality of my skin? Absolutely. But I also need to share the other part. And that is, like I said in my video, what works for me may not work for you. I never want to be on here trying to sell you something. That wouldn't be right. That would be the wrong thing to do. Because we're all different. And we all have different skin. And I'm not on here to sell anything. Now when I say your responsibility, what I mean by that is, if you watch any YouTube videos, mine and hundreds and thousands of other ones, you have to take your own responsibility to know what works for you, and to not buy into the hype of this product or that product, or the latest thing that's out, or this line of skincare, or this brand. That's your responsibility to decide what you want to try, to decide what you think works for your skin, and do not be swayed by what others say. We all care about our skin. We want our skin to look healthy and be in the best condition it can be. And I understand that completely. I'm looking for that too. And that's why it has to be a personal choice. You have to decide for you, and I have to decide for me. I would never want to sway somebody in one direction or the other and then it not work out for them. That's not up for me to say this or any product. This will do wonders for you. This will do wonders for your skin. It's going to be amazing. It's going to do this and it's going to do that. Truthfully, I can't say that. I don't know what it'll do for your skin. I can tell you what it's done for mine, but that doesn't mean it'll do the same thing for yours. So I just wanted to put that out there to be careful, do your research, and again, most importantly, if you really want to know for your own particular skin type, see an esthetician or dermatologist in person, if that's possible. Get a true skin examination and then go off their recommendations because they can see what your skin needs. Sometimes we can't see it in ourselves. Well, I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya!